Hey, how you doing? This is Sherod Jones again. Listen, I want to follow up with something. I had a brother of mine make a post on Facebook, and he basically said that he think that African Americans in America that we should teach our kids to be their own boss. I've been saying this for a long time that the pimp game just changed with white America. It's just changed. You can go to any corporation, and like my brother on this post says that his company celebrating 75 years of existence, and not one brother is in their senior department in any department. He said they have hundreds of departments, and there's no brother there. You know why? Because they're making it always like for them, for the white population, unfortunately. So what we have to do is, like I said before, is to learn the pimp game. See, the pimp game before was to be the masters, to have slaves and stuff like that. So when all of that, went away, they figured, let's start something else. Well, what they did was they started exclusion, which they already had because it was already for them. But not only that, they said we have to figure out another form of slavery, which is the debt. The game is about debt, making people understand, well, making black people understand, or even regular people understand, that they have to be in debt in order to be successful, which is a lot of crap. See, today in today's society, we can come up, but if we don't teach our kids the right way, then we're just going to be ignored. And what I mean by that is that we have to teach them to be owners. We have to teach them to be bosses. We have to teach them to go from A to Z in order to start their company and have it established. See, white people are not going to appreciate you until they need you. And they still ain't going to appreciate you because they really don't want to actually have to need you. But if you start your own company, teach kids how to build their own companies, we can rise up, if not to take over or anything like that, but in order to have your own equality within yourself. If you're constantly dependent on a person that is going to put a foot on your neck and never let you advance, it's kind of self-explanatory that you need to get that up. So let me finish explaining what this pimp game is. See, the pimp game is, first of all, letting you think that you have to be an employee. See, the employee versus the employer, black people, we got to learn the difference. We have to learn the difference. The pimp game is being an employer. That's the whole pimp game. Just owning something. That's the pimp game. See, let me tell you how it's the pimp game. See, an employee, you pay not only payroll taxes, but you pay taxes on everything, you guys, everything. You pay taxes on your house, you pay taxes for school, you pay taxes when you go buy something, you pay taxes as an employee. Understand what the pimp game is. The pimp game is be an employer. If you're an employer, everything that I just said is a tax deduction. Tax deduction. This is what our president is pushing. If you're not an owner of a business, see, you have to have a necessity. See, things are being so automated now. Your job as an employee, your job as an employee is going to be phased out. Recognize you have to create your job. You have to create a necessity. And there are plenty of things that you can do. But you have to be the boss. You have to create something where you can take advantage of what this pimp game. America's pimp game is capitalism. That's the pimp game. Make everybody think that they got to be in debt. They got to work for someone else in order to be successful. Yeah, you can get a job, but there's never any security, real security in working for someone else. So my man right here, my brother, he posted this just to state the fact that most of these companies are not worrying about our black race, our African American race here in the United States. So let's wake up, you guys. Really, let's wake up. Let's teach our kids to start their own business so that they can relish in the same things that our white counterparts do. They relish in the capitalistic society that we live in. And they teach their kids to do that. And they employ them constantly. See, you don't have to go to school in order to get educated. Fortunately, the things that they think are always going to benefit them and only benefit them, most time benefit us too if we can see the patterns. So what I'm saying to you, brothers and sisters, start a business. I don't give a damn what it is. Just start a business. Start a legal business. Start a legal business. A legal business. Not illegal, a legal business. And just for this post, it's giving me the responsibility that I have to actually literally show you how easy it is to start a business. And I will do that. That'll be on me. But I wanted to check out this post, and I just wanted to say that if you are doing it, share it with your brothers and sisters out there. It's going to be a real problem coming up. And if we don't change the thinking of our kids, if we don't change the thinking of our families, we're going to be phased out. There's going to be things that, we are not going to be able to have anymore. They're trying to get rid of it. They're trying to get rid of that class that is always in need of something. They want people to work towards and for something, to be a productive citizen. So all I'm saying is, start a business. Please start a business. Learn what the real pimp game is in America. The real pimp game in America, because it's a capitalistic society, is owning a business, having employees. You want to be an employer, all right? An employer. Employ people. That is the real pimp game in America. All right, I'll talk to you. And thanks, my brother. Thank you, Kenneth. I appreciate this, because it woke me up too. All right. Thank you.